Do you have interest in fighting him?
For what? What beat?
Money.
What money would I get out of fighting him? Tell me how much I'm gonna get out of fighting him.
Floyd made a lot, obviously, to fight Conor.
He's not nowhere near on the level of Conor McGregor. Let's be real, stop it. Don't ever compare him to Conor. Conor was here, he's here. Like I said, I don't know this guy. I never seen this guy fight. And I watch a lot of MMA, you know what I mean? Maybe, you know what I mean, I'm slipping. Maybe he's a good fighter, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I honestly never seen this guy fight, for sure. I've seen Conor McGregor fight a lot of times. It's night and day. You know it's night and day. Don't ever try to say they on the same level. What we talking about? What we talking about? We not talking about that. Tell that guy to, you know, keep up the good work in his career. I wish him the best.
What was your biggest takeaway from this epic fight?
Terence Crawford is the best fighter on the planet. Pound for pound, he's that dude. In this 4-belt era, he is now the undisputed world champion 3 times over. 140 pounds, 147, now 168 pounds, claiming all the belts. You don't see people doing that very often. Going up against a guy who was perceived as being bigger and stronger, Crawford was strong. Crawford was strong enough to fend him off, strong enough to make him respect his own power. He used his jab, he used his distance. He had poise in the ring, he wasn't rattled.
I assume that phone call was Turkey or Dana or Canelo saying, when's the rematch? Or when does that type of conversation start for you? I already saw you getting called out by folks.
I don't know. You know, right now, you know, I'm resting and enjoying my victory, and I'm gonna go back to my family, and I'm gonna just chill for a minute.
As much as he was before for Terence, after that virtuoso performance, I would love for him to retire and enjoy his family. I don't think he can do anything else that's gonna top this.
All the people saying retire. Why are we trying to retire these great fighters before their time? They're enjoying it and they're fit to do it.
He can do whatever he wants to do. He's been dominating for a long time too, so he can do whatever he wants to do. I would like to see him retire because it'd be hard for anybody to top that, and they just put him on the top 5 list, and he'd be able to stay there because he hasn't been beat.
Fresh off his historic victory, the pound-for-pound king is already gearing up for what's next. He's not slowing down, he's not stepping back, but is hungry for new challenges that could shake up the sport all over again. After his win, Terence Bud Crawford faced the inevitable question from Max Kellerman regarding his retirement, to which Crawford admitted he doesn't have the answer yet. Instead, he stressed the importance of sitting down with his team before making any big decisions. It was a moment that showed both his discipline and uncertainty, leaving fans wondering what Bud's next move will be. Crawford stated, like I said before, "I don't know. I got to sit down with my team and we're going to talk about it." When asked directly about Crawford's future, longtime trainer Brian "Bo-Mac" McIntyre wasted no time shutting down retirement rumors. Bo-Mac admitted Bud needs a well-deserved break after years of dominance, but he was crystal clear Crawford isn't done. With confidence, he repeated that Bud will keep fighting, reassuring fans that the pound-for-pound king still has more history to write inside the ring.
Bo-Mac, you've been training Crawford for years. Is he retired or is he going to keep fighting?
He just got to take a break.
Is Terence Crawford retired or is he going to keep fighting?
Oh, he's going to keep fighting.
He's going to keep fighting?
Yeah.
You're the man. Be man. Hey, congratulations. Enjoy the win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Moreover, respected trainer Abel Sanchez had a different perspective after Crawford's masterclass victory. Praising it as a virtuoso performance, Sanchez admitted he'd love to see Bud retire on top and enjoy time with his family. In his view, nothing left in boxing could surpass the spectacle of Crawford's latest triumph, and with his legacy already cemented, Sanchez believes Bud's perfect ending may have already been written under the lights before 70,000 roaring fans.
As much as he was before for Terence, after that virtuoso performance, I would love for him to retire and enjoy his family. I don't think he can do anything else that's gonna top this.
Right off into the sunset.
Yeah, man. Listen, he fought a great fight. There's nobody out there that can give him that kind of step up for his legacy. His legacy is cemented. Who's gonna give him that kind of going out like he did last night? You know, in front of 70,000 people, he fought a virtuoso fight.
Building on this analysis, Lightweight champion Devin Haney echoed the calls for Crawford to step away after his historic win. Haney admitted that while a rematch could generate massive money, he personally wants to see Bud retire. In Haney's eyes, Crawford has already conquered everything in boxing, built generational wealth, and proven his greatness. Now he believes it's time for Bud to enjoy life, focus on family, and embrace the rewards of his legendary career.
I know it's a lot of money in the rematch, but I want Bud to retire. He accomplished everything in boxing already, made a lot of money. He should just go spend time with his family and have some fun.
When asked about talks of retirement for boxing legends, Johnny Fisher didn't hold back. He defended the fighters who are still active, reminding fans that these champions are not only fit but also enjoying their careers. Fisher stressed that instead of pushing them out, the sport needs these greats to stay around as they continue to inspire, entertain, and elevate boxing every time they step into the ring. He emphasized that their presence keeps the sport alive, bridging generations of fans and fighters alike.
All the people saying retire. Why are we trying to retire these great fighters before their time? If they're enjoying it and they're fit to do it, let them continue. Why are we trying to get rid of them? We need them.
Furthermore, Paulo Malignaggi weighed in on Crawford's future after his historic win, stressing that Bud isn't done yet. He explained how Crawford has spent his career making elite fighters look like easy work, showcasing skills that set him apart from the rest. Malignaggi pointed out Crawford's ability to switch stances, though he now fights mostly as a southpaw, proving he still has plenty of tools left. Crawford's adaptability signals more big challenges ahead.
If you look at the scope of Crawford's career, he's made every world-class fighter look like easy work. It's really been something special to watch, to achieve, and you know, he fights out of two stances. Honestly, he's barely had to switch to the right-handed stance in forever. Honestly, he's basically pretty much just a southpaw now.
In addition, Roy Jones Jr. shared his thoughts on Terence Crawford's legacy, making it clear that the champion has earned the right to make his own choices. Having dominated the sport for so long, Jones admitted he'd personally like to see Crawford retire on top, since it would be nearly impossible for anyone to surpass what he's accomplished. Crawford has already secured a spot among boxing's all-time 5 greats. Jones added that stepping away now would only strengthen the legend of Crawford's unmatched run.
He can do whatever he wants to do. He's been dominating for a long time too, so he can do whatever he wants to do. I would like to see him retire because it'd be hard for anybody to top that, and they definitely put him on the top 5 list, and he'd be able to stay there because he hasn't been beaten.
Meanwhile, Jai Opetaia reacted to Devin Haney's remarks about wanting Terence Crawford to retire, giving his own perspective on the debate. Opetaia didn't agree with the idea, instead showing respect for Crawford's current form. He pointed out that Crawford is still performing at a high level and has every reason to keep going. For Opetaia, the focus is on celebrating Crawford's success and acknowledging that he's doing well, not pushing him toward retirement. He noted that as long as Crawford's passion burns, the sport will continue to benefit from his greatness.
Devin Haney said he wants him to retire after that. Do you agree with that?
Devin Haney is Devin Haney. Where is he? What's he doing?
What do you think of it? Do you want Crawford to retire or you want him to continue? You guys push that back a little bit.
Hey, he's doing well. It's been good.
Bill Haney addressed the retirement talks surrounding Terence Bud Crawford, questioning why fans want him to walk away after achieving greatness. He reminded everyone that when Canelo beat nearly everyone, nobody pushed him to retire, so why it should be different for Crawford. Haney praised Bud's incredible form, urging him to keep fighting, continue collecting big paydays, and deliver performances that fans love. For Haney, Crawford still looks superb in the ring.
You know what I mean? It's his night. He did it.
Should he walk away?
Yeah, I mean, listen.
He beat everybody. He did everything already. He did everything. He beat everybody.
You didn't ask Canelo to walk away when he beat everybody. Now you want Bud to leave. No, it was nice. Let's see it again and again and again. Bud, keep getting your money, man. You look superb.
And meanwhile, WBC President Mauricio Solomon shared his thoughts on what should be next for Terence Crawford following his historic victory. Rather than rushing into talks about future fights or retirement, Solomon suggested Crawford deserves a well-earned break. He emphasized that after such a remarkable accomplishment, the champion should take time off, enjoy the moment, and fully appreciate everything he has achieved before making any decisions about the next chapter of his career.
And he deserves all the recognition.
Yeah. What would you like to see next from him?
To have a nice vacation and enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Let him rest. He deserves all the time to really enjoy what he has just accomplished.
But beyond the talk of retirement and what's next, one thing is clear. Terence Crawford's latest victory has drawn universal praise from boxing's biggest voices. Experts, champions, and legends across the sport hailed it as nothing short of a masterclass. Fernando Vargas Jr. didn't hold back his admiration for Terence Crawford, calling him the best fighter of this generation. He stressed that Crawford's accomplishments demand respect, and it's important to give credit where it's due. For Vargas, Bud's dominance and skill set set him apart from everyone else in today's boxing world, making his legacy undeniable. His words highlight just how highly respected Crawford is among former champions and boxing greats alike.
Look, Crawford is the best fighter of our generation, and you know, you got to take your head off and you got to give credit where it's due.
So boxing fans, whether it's retirement, a long vacation, or gearing up for even bigger challenges, one thing is certain: Terence "Bud" Crawford has cemented his place in history. His latest victory wasn't just a win, it was a statement, a reminder that greatness doesn't slow down, it evolves. But the question remains, what's next for Bud? Should he retire now and ride off into the sunset as one of the greatest ever? Or should he keep lacing up the gloves and chasing more history inside the ring? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next in the fight game.